For over half a century, companies like Boeing, Lockheed Martin, and Raytheon have made up the backbone of next-gen U.S. air defense and missile capability. But today, Mach and disruptors like Anduril are focusing all their efforts on laying the groundwork to mass-produce deadly autonomous systems from land, sea, and sky.
The way I see future defense looking is actually a lot more like the automotive industry, where every year you're essentially coming out with new models. These things are being refreshed on a 6-month to year-long cadence as warfare changes, and then your timelines for development are months instead of decades.
One of its most ambitious armored warfare projects in recent history, the Next Generation Combat Vehicle, or NGCV. This isn't just an evolution of the M1 Abrams. It's a complete revolution in the concept of ground combat vehicles, including manned and unmanned variants, all developed with one mission: to deliver unmatched dominance on the ground.
In Texas, Saronic Technologies is building something the U.S. Navy hasn't had in decades: speed. Real industrial speed. Port Alpha is America's first naval shipyard designed specifically to mass-produce autonomous warships.
We started this ship design 4 months ago when we acquired this shipyard in Louisiana, and we're going to have it in the water before the end of the year.
Wow.
This is going to be the fastest ship built in the United States of America since World War II. When we think about what we need, I break it down to talent, customer, capital. We've raised over $1 billion in private capital.
Through the Commercial LEO Development Program, NASA is working with industry partners to develop the first generation of commercial space destinations.
That's what VAST is set out to do.
VAST is a company that has the goal of creating the first private space station. I didn't know anything about them a few years ago, and then all of a sudden they burst onto the scene with a very ambitious and aspirational timeline.
VAST's whole approach has the potential to upend the space industry. It also has the potential to go incredibly wrong, and you can see a person light $1 billion on fire. But you can see money being spent everywhere at that facility. They're tripling their floor space at the moment. It's incredible to see the speed that they're working at. They want to save the time, not the money.
Many of the competitors of VAST have been working on their space stations for much longer. The big one is Axiom, Blue Origin, Voyager, and then VAST. When it comes to getting anything into space right now, SpaceX is kind of your bread and butter. And VAST has multiple contracts with SpaceX. It definitely caught the attention of the space industry.
This is a space race much closer to Earth, one just a few hundred miles over our heads. It's being run in the world of low Earth orbit, or LEO. And what's at stake is potentially connecting everyone on the planet.
It's a much better solution than trying to bring fiber to really, really remote locations.
The battle for LEO satellite supremacy is on, for private companies and governments. Goldman Sachs values the market at $15 billion, but expects it to grow to $108 billion by 2035. And though it may be a competition, right now it looks like a race between several tortoises and one hare way out in front. That hare is named Starlink, and it's owned by Elon Musk's SpaceX.